Hello everyone and welcome to the afternoon live stream. I hope that you're all doing good. Today is the first day of kind of the gaming week because today is Summer Games Fest. It's like the normal slash like kickoff event basically. Because over the next week or so, there are going to be a lot of different showcases. I had posted my schedule in the Discord server, but I'm going to be streaming a lot of them. Like on Sunday, we have the Xbox, and we have the Xbox showcase, which features Bethesda, and then it goes into a Starfield showcase, and then the PC game showcase, and then on Monday, we have like Ubisoft showcase, so a lot over the next few days, but this is the first one. It starts in about 10 or so minutes. And yeah, it's going to be roughly 2 hours long. I know Jeff had said that it was going to be slightly like over 2 hours long, but we know how that goes. They boast about, oh, it's over 2 hours, and then it's like 2 hours and 2 minutes long. So yeah, lots of hopefully exciting news and announcements today. And yeah, we're going to be hanging out. So hi guys, welcome on in. I hope that your afternoon is going good. It's so weird to stream in the afternoon because like right now I'd be getting my second video up for the day. Or well, the first one actually. And yeah, we're just here to hang out. It's kind of weird. We need an ethics department for this channel to control the comments. True though. You guys are kind of crazy. I'll be hiring someone who's been in the industry. She has blonde hair, and she knows how to speak to her audience. She definitely cares about ethics in gaming. This timer's wrong. I don't have it on the live timer, see, because the music is different. I guess we could leave it on now, even though this music is kind of quiet. I turned it up a little bit. So guys, before the event starts, let's go over some of the predictions, some of the news and announcements we should be getting today. The primary one that we know is confirmed, we are definitely going to be getting it, is Cyberpunk 2077 Phantom Liberty. This is their first big giant round of DLC. I personally definitely did not like Cyberpunk as much as I could have at first. It needed like a year worth of cooking before it released, but it's in a much better state now, and I do have to say I'm fairly excited for the DLC, primarily because I am hoping that they can get Cyberpunk to the point that they were hoping it would be at when it launched. So we're going to be seeing the Cyberpunk DLC today. They've been teasing that for like weeks at this point. That's like the largest announcement today. Lords of the Fallen. I am so excited for Lords of the Fallen. It comes out, what, October like 16th, they said. This is one of my most anticipated games of the year at this point. I am so hyped for it. Definitely excited. Alan Wake 2. We don't know what we're going to be seeing of Alan Wake 2. That also is launching this October. So there's a chance that we are going to see like an equal amount of gameplay from both, right? Both of them should be at the same stage in development. They should be in the polishing phase. They've got a couple of months, but their product has to be nearly done. Mortal Kombat 1. We got the first announcement for Mortal Kombat 1... I want to say like 3 or so weeks ago. So we should be seeing that. Baldur's Gate 3, I know that they are going to show it today, at least a little bit, but I think I had read that they are saving most of the content for Sunday at the PC game show. So last year at the PC game show, they had showed off Baldur's Gate 3. That's where we got our like a bunch of new gameplay updates. Thank you, Continue for the 5.
Donated $5.
You guys
Vara,
are trolls with the
talking
donations.
Smiley face. Thanks and looking forward to Cyberpunk today.
No. Thank you for the 5. Continue. Damn, you guys are trolls. Baldur's Gate 3, we will be seeing some of today. I think they're saving all the good stuff for Sunday, though. Lies of P, another game releasing at the end of the year that I am so extremely excited for. There's a lot of games today that we are hopefully going to see. I think it's very likely we are going to see at least the big 3 for me. Lies of P, super excited. And then Immortals of Avium, is that how you say it? This was a game that we saw a couple weeks ago at another showcase, and I was very mixed with it. to me, now listen, I'm still hopeful for it, right? I still am kind of excited for it. At this point in time, I do plan to stream it when it releases, but it looked like a first-person Forspoken. Not that that gives me any hope, but it kind of looked like a first-person Forspoken. Hopefully it's better. But that is also another larger game that they announced a couple weeks ago that people are getting pretty excited for. So those are the things that we should be seeing. They are all confirmed, but sometimes they confirm things and then they show like a 1-minute CGI trailer and then it disappoints us all. I think that is what we will get out of Mortal Kombat 1. I don't think we're going to see like gameplay, rosters, updates. I think it's going to be very short, very sweet, very to the point. But those are the things that are currently at least confirmed, and a lot of them, I've got to be honest, I'm excited. Guys, I was looking, let me hide my screen real quick, because I got to go into my YouTube dashboard. Oh no, I guess I could do it this way. Listen, last year, so I've streamed, I always stream the Summer Games Fest, the E3s, all the different showcases. Last year, I live streamed Summer Games Fest, and this was the title of our Summer Games Fest stream. Disappointing Summer Games Fest, Neil Druckmann, No God of War, or Final Fantasy 16 and more. So last year, we were very disappointed. We were not happy. They ended with this big Neil Druckmann getting on stage. He had this spotlight moment. We were all very disappointed. So, hopefully this year, things go a little bit better for us. So, yeah, the event starts in 2 to 3 minutes. 3 minutes, exactly. And yeah, if you guys have any predictions, feel free to put them in chat. If you have any questions, feel free to ask. And we'll see what happens. I at least know that a lot of the games that are confirmed, I personally am pretty excited for. I'm hopeful for. I don't want them to be complete and utter shit, but I hope that by the end of this stream, I don't need to name the stream Disappointing Summer Games Fest again, or number 2, or the sequel. So we'll see. But welcome on in, everyone that's just getting here. Cross your fingers. Actually, really looking forward to Lies of P. It looks really good. It looks solid. Now, a lot of the times when we get very excited for games, they end up being disappointing. But I like to be hopeful. I like to be optimistic. If anybody deserves the spotlight, it's our boy Neil. Oh, definitely. We love Neil Druckmann around here. He's a swell guy. Any Outriders 2 news? Any mods to time Trent out? I hope not, because Outriders, well, it's awful. It was so bad, I had to block it out of my memory, the fact that I even finished it. Bend is not doing a Days Gone sequel. I'm pretty sure they've confirmed a Days Gone sequel, haven't they? Days Gone 2 news. I'm pretty sure that they said that they were doing it. I mean, May 27th, it says there has been yet more talk of a Days Gone sequel, so it's not confirmed. So we will definitely not be seeing any of it today. Hello, Grim. Any news of Gollum 2? I saw people trolling in the Summer Games Fest pre-stream chat, and they were like, woo, I can't wait, we're gonna get Gollum 2. Please stop. Please stop, guys. Listen. I can't believe that they're doing a sequel. I can't believe it. Well, I guess I can, because they just got all the money at once and they expected the first one to be really successful, but I think they need to get the money ripped away from them. I'm sorry. You guys did the bottom of the barrel job. Okay, guys. 10 seconds and Summer Games Fest begins. You will have to let me know how the volume is once the show gets started. Made my camera a little bit smaller because we don't need to see my face. Okay. The following program may contain content that is to some viewers find offensive. Guys, this stream will contain offensive content. Why would they put that?
Please welcome to the stage,
why offensive?
The creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Woo! Jeff! We love you, Jeff. You always look so stupid. You're always in such stupid outfits.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest.
Hi, Jeff.
We are in person, and today we've got a look at what's next in video games for you. We are live here in Los Angeles at YouTube Theater, and it feels so good to be in person with a live fan audience for the first time ever. Welcome, everybody.
Woo! Trigger warning.
When I started Summer Game Fest back in 2020 from a spare bedroom, I never imagined it would grow into this. Today, the video game industry has come together to show you what's next. This is a cross-industry showcase, meaning no matter where you play games, I hope you'll discover a new game to put on your wish list. The landscape of video game events has certainly changed over the past few years.
True.
But one thing hasn't. There are a lot of great games in development, and our singular goal today is to get you excited about the future.
I cannot take Jeff seriously.
We'll
I
see
just
the first
can't.
extended gameplay of Mortal Kombat 1.
Whoa! I mean, come on.
It delivers, don't worry.
Does he expect
Alan
people to be
Wake
reacting
2,
like that at
the
home?
reveal of Fortnite's next season. And yes, we do have a very special grand finale that you're not going to want to miss.
I bet it's like, I bet it's Keanu, Idris Elba, because they're the stars of Cyberpunk. They ride out on a
you're not expecting,
flaming car.
That much more exciting. Here we go.
Okay. Jeff, last year was very disappointing, so you better bring your A game, my friends. Prince of Persia.
The prince has been kidnapped and taken to a forbidden land.
Ooh.
All hope rests with us, the Immortals, to rescue him and save the Empire.
Okay.
But we weren't
Off to
prepared for
a
what was coming
hot
next.
start. I'm sorry, what is the
Then again,
music
they
already?
weren't prepared for me.
Is this like a Prince of Persia mobile game? I'm sorry, don't with the music already. Also, is the volume good? It looks good, but let me know. Rap fits into some games, not this. It's like Fortnite visuals. I don't like it.
In these times of darkness, hope is the only thing that keeps us fighting.
True. Volume's
I will
good?
fulfill
Cool.
my destiny and save the kingdom.
The Lost Crown, a Ubisoft original. Switch, Epic, Xbox. Okay, so it's... Whoa, Luna, where's Stadia?
There's a little surprise.
Rest in
Prince
peace.
of Persia: The Lost Crown is coming in
Prince
January
of
2024.
Fortnite, true.
A brand new action-adventure platformer in the iconic series.
It
with deep
didn't
combat, some huge boss
look
fights,
bad
and of course, incredible
gameplay-wise,
platforming, puzzles, and animation.
but
a
I don't
modern
like
take on
the
legendary
visual
franchise.
spin.
You'll be able to see more at Ubisoft Forward, streaming on Monday as part of
Didn't
Summer
they
Game Fest.
scrap and
All right, let's
completely
move
restart
along
the
to
Prince of Persia
another
remake?
Iconic video game franchise.
Not
that just
scrap it,
celebrated
but
30 years.
restart it.
That's right. It's time for Mortal Kombat 1.
Oh, already? Okay. I agree. It doesn't really fit Prince of Persia.
It has been 4 years since MK11, and ever since, Ed Boon and the team at NetherRealm have been hard at work on the most ambitious MK yet that reboots the series into a new era timeline. And it's coming this September. Everyone has been asking, what does it look like? Who's on the roster? How do the new cameo fighters work? Well, now it is time for combat. No spoilers, but this video is literally insane. Here, literally insane. First look at the story, gameplay, and yes, of course, the fatalities.
Uh-oh, offensive content, chat. Be careful.
I have had enough of you. Then go before I put you down. Fight.
Sheesh. So, my first impressions are, it obviously looks good, but it looks like Mortal Kombat 11. I hate how they're trying to boast about it being so much more visually impressive. I mean, it looks good.
Sento, it's my family blade.
Sento's mine, and I won't give it up without a fight.
That looks cool. Sheesh. Okay.
Let's go back to one here. Who are you again?
Lord Liu Kang,
okay.
Earthrealm, God of Fire.
I mean, it looks good. I'm triggered. True.
You have skills, Raiden, but you're inexperienced.
Whatever experience I lack, I make up for in heart.
Okay. Backgrounds are, the stage is very pretty. I mean, it's looking solid. Whoa! We can't have that in a game.
I only want what's best for you.
Or do you secretly covet my throne?
Okay. I mean, much better than Mortal Kombat 11. Okay, a little bit of eye candy. Okay. Hot damn. Uh-oh, offensive content. Oof. Lots of fatalities. Jesus Christ. Shield your eyes. That looks pretty good. I have to say, definitely piques my interest. It's in our blood. That was not bad. I have to say, that was a pretty fucking solid trailer.
I mean, that was pretty good, right, guys? Now, I'm sure you have many questions about what we just saw, and to tell you more, I am so honored to welcome to Summer Game Fest one of our industry's greatest creators, a man who has been loyal to the same franchise and fan base for more than 3 decades. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest the creator of Mortal Kombat, Ed Boon!
I got in a fight with Ed Boon once on Twitter. Does that count for anything?
Congratulations. They love you. All right, well, Ed, first of all, thank you for that incredible world premiere. We got to see all of the gameplay of MK1.
It looks good.
And everyone just wants to know more about this because, first of all, this is it's MK1, right?
Plot twist, it was all a CG trailer.
Yeah. I don't know how many people have seen the ending of Mortal Kombat
Ed
11.
Boon.
Liu Kang basically was kind of
who's okay with them,
into,
messing with his characters.
Right? And he created a brand new universe, and this universe, this is
it
why
was
we're
back
calling
when all
Mortal
the
Kombat 1 is because
talk was going on about the females in
timeline.
Mortal Kombat 11.
A number of these characters you've seen before, but they're told in a completely
He had made
different
some
story.
generalized
So
tweets about
Sub-Zero and
people
Scorpion are
taking
brothers
the
now,
costumes
and
too
there's all
seriously,
these
and he had
things that were
responded to one of my
rivalries before
tweets.
are now
But it was like a very
allies, and
brief.
So mixing the whole thing up.
He didn't really
so
care
we're
about
just
what
kinda
people had to say,
rebooting
though.
it. That's
Classic.
What the one is for.
Well, it looks incredible. Everything we saw there was, in-game gameplay.
He's just like, people are taking it too seriously. It's our game, not yours.
The thing we got to talk about are these cameos because we saw some pretty amazing stuff there. Now, so tell us, how does that work? You have your main, character that you'll pick, and then I know you also have a separate kind of cameo menu, so you pick sort of a pair when you start the game?
Yeah, normally in a fighting game, you'll see a roster, basically, where you select your character.
It looks
After you
good.
do that, there's a second roster of characters, which are a whole new, completely different fighters.
Ed Boon's
that are
a bit
cameo
wishy-washy.
fighters. And these fighters actually...
But
they will join the fight.
I like that they brought him on.
A lot of blank squares there.
Yeah, so it's kind of
what
like
will
imagine
this
yourself
game
with
do to
Sub-Zero,
the
but you have some
children?
of Jack's moves, and you can call him out. You can do it multiple times, as you saw in the gameplay. So you can you can basically combine these two characters. All the characters can be combined with all the cameo fighters, and that's where you see. That's where the player's kind of imagination comes in, and they can actually customize it for what they like seeing. The best team ups.
Well, so how does that work? So you're in gameplay, you have your main, you have your cameo. How do you summon them? Is it time-based? Like, how often do they come in? It's not a tag team thing, right?
Exactly. And you're basically summoning them. It's just one button push is basically summoning, but they have a variety. So you can go,
right. So
push
you
that
could just
button with
describe it as a
towards, and it'll
summon
do
system.
A different move. Push it with down, it'll do a different move. And so the combination.
Oh, I see. So you can bring them in a combo. Almost.
Exactly.
Oh, I
and
see.
So,
like
you
Jeff
see,
hasn't
there's like a
watched this
meter up
trailer
on
5
top,
times.
which is basic. That'll limit it, so you can't obviously fire them indefinitely, but you
Marvel
can
vs.
call
Capcom
them
2
pretty much
ripoff?
whenever you want, and they have, like in the middle of a combo, they'll have a lot of, basically a whole arsenal of their moves. So Sonya, you saw come out.
I mean,
there.
it's not
Sometimes
a
you'll see them
unique
appear twice in there.
system, right, or concept.
As you go through, you revealed some of them there.
I mean, it's
but
definitely
is it a
not
different set of
anything
characters that'll be
new.
in the cameos? Are there some repeats from the main roster? How will that work?
Yeah. Some of the characters are going to be available as cameos as well as the main roster fighters. You can play Sub-Zero with Sub-Zero, right? You can play. Same thing with Scorpion, but a lot of
it's just
our cameo
assist.
fighters are kind of like nods back to our first game. So you'll notice Sonya and Kano and Jax are in their kind of older costumes. And so there's a lot of that novelty.
And it's not like they're going to be fighting with you the whole time, I would imagine.
Yeah, Squirrel popped in there.
Yeah. So there's a lot of kind of.
I don't know how long it would take to reuse them.
Games as far as getting, we really love the novelty of it. We really want the cameo characters to feel, kind of nod to the old games.
Okay.
Well, speaking of nodding the old games, let's talk. You confirmed, I think, or it's at least known, that Jean-Claude Van Damme is actually going to be in this game as Johnny Cage, right? Is that true?
Yes.
That was, people don't know the story. I mean, Bloodsport was such an inspiration for Mortal Kombat, so he finally is now part of it?
It's a huge first full circle moment. The first Mortal Kombat game, we originally wanted to be Van Damme, the video game, and that never really worked out. So I can't tell you how many times
just the same damn
over the last
game.
30 years
I mean,
we've tried
it's
to get him.
Right. They're trying to market it as being so massively different than MK11, but
doing the voices.
Yeah, there's changes.
So you're gonna hear Jean-Claude, his voice doing Johnny Cage lines and stuff like that. We're
not talking about.
Well, I know
it's the first Mortal Kombat game in 15 years, and everything's
coming out in
vastly
September,
different.
Long, right?
That's right. This has been a very difficult secret to keep over the last 4 years. And so
was it? You guys have been teasing.
Could not be
You're
more excited
always
in terms of,
teasing a new
getting
Mortal
players'
Kombat
hands on
game.
it.
The day after
And,
this comes
throughout
out,
the
you'll be
summer, we're
teasing a
gonna
new
be
Mortal
showing
Kombat
a lot
game.
more content, a lot more characters, a lot more cameo characters. You know, so there's a lot of
constant.
reveals that are coming up.
Oh,
amazing. Well, Ed,
just
thank
keep
you
your
so much
eyes
for giving
open
us the first
in interviews.
look at MK1. As you said, this weekend people will be playing it, press and media, so we'll be seeing lots more coverage, lots more characters to reveal on the main roster and cameos. Ed Boon, thank you so much. First look at Mortal Kombat.
I know it's their job to market a game, but the way that they constantly are marketing it is like revolutionary.
Next up, it's been a
You
fun
could come
couple
up with
weeks
something
for
a little
action
new.
RPG fans with the release of Diablo 4, which is truly fantastic.
Diablo 4.
Another big and anticipated ARPG is Path of Exile 2 from Grinding Gear Games,
Oh,
with faithfully
we're actually
updating
gonna
and patching the original
get some
PoE since its release in
information.
2013. We haven't seen anything on the sequel in over 2 years, but that changes right now. Here is your first look at a raw gameplay capture from Path of Exile 2, a sequel that
gameplay.
pushes the engine and gameplay to a new level.
Whoa, the water looks good.
Hey you! What's going on?
I mean, okay. Definitely looks very dark, very gritty. I like it. That was it? Okay. What? That's it? That's seriously? Okay.
Amazing, and there's more coming in July.
I mean,
Last
it
week
didn't
marked
look
the release
bad.
of Street Fighter 6,
I can't judge a game by
featured
10
last
seconds
year
of
at Summer
gameplay.
Game Fest. Well,
It
the
looked
team
like
at Capcom
Diablo.
has an important update to share with you right now.
Keep your toes in shoes. This is an online-only game. I'm out.
Welcome to Bikitoa Island.
We're fighting dinosaurs now? In Los Angeles? This is Horizon? Oh, it's an Exoprimal collab. Okay, makes sense. Okay. Collaborations most of the time are just so
I'm guessing
cheesy.
Ryu from Street Fighter facing off against a dinosaur probably wasn't on your bingo card for today's show. That Street Fighter
No?
Cross Exoprimal
Did anybody
collab will launch
ask?
in the fall, with the game coming out on July 14th. But guess what, guys? That may actually not be the craziest collaboration on the show today.
Whoa.
Check this out.
There's nothing more powerful than imagination. It can shape the fabric of reality, transforming everything you may think you know.
He's in, yeah, Dead by Daylight. I was gonna say Friday the 13th, and I was like, that was wrong. I love Nicolas Cage.
That's right.
Best
Nicolas
actor.
Cage is coming to Dead by Daylight in July.
I don't play Dead by
I don't know
Daylight.
how these things happen, but I figured the easiest way to find out is probably to go right to the source.
Okay, all right.
This
I'll
man's
give
bold
you a
creative
point.
choices have earned him an Academy Award and a few memes on the internet across more than 4 decades of incredible films. Please join me in welcoming to Summer Game Fest, Nicolas Cage.
We need a Cyberpunk expansion with Nicolas Cage. We've got Idris Elba. We've got Keanu Reeves. We need one with Nick Cage.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you. Happy to
He's
meet
looking
you.
spiffy in his suit. He's really fucking outdoing stupid
Thank
Jeff.
you. I'm so happy to be invited to your very, very cool club, everybody.
Finally, I mean, I gotta say, this is such a crazy, unexpected collaboration. I gotta understand, how did this come about? I mean, some people be like, oh, maybe he'll show up in Fortnite, maybe he'll be in a Hideo Kojima game, but Dead by Daylight, I mean, how does this happen?
Well, it's a museum
I hate his
of horror,
his
right?
questions.
And when I make movies, one of my favorite genres is horror. And in this, and in that genre, there's a character, a murderous ghost named Sadako, who I think is amazing. And she made an appearance in this game, so that was good enough for me.
Okay. That's what, yeah, I mean, that's what's fun is you're playing one of the survivors in this game, and it's cool.
It's quite
that,
the
you know,
Elvis
really
getup,
Museum of
true.
Horror, Michael Myers, you said all these different characters all coming together.
What? What's wrong with Nick
Cage? Or
Cage?
who do you play?
You guys are losers.
This, heightened, exaggerated version of a film actor named Nick
Ask
Cage.
him about National Treasure. Yeah. Rest in peace.
He's going to a location thinking he's making a movie, and instead he wakes up in the fog. And in the fog, he's surrounded by crows and serial killers, and it's rather amusing. And there's something about it that I think, as a survivor, is like a bonding experience. It's a bit like hide and go seek. You have your 3 other teammates who are survivors with you, and it's teamwork. You're working together to pull
He's just
through.
explaining the game.
And so that was a large reason for wanting to do it as well, that feeling of bonding with your friends.
Surely. It's not just the money.
You recorded lines for it and everything?
See, I want you to know when you're playing the Nick Cage survivor, I even have when you're choosing your skins, I even say, always remember to dress to match your talent. I want you to know that you're with me, that we're one, that we're fused. And so
Color Out of
important to me
Space
that
was a
everything
masterpiece.
I do, everything I say, from the scream to the grunt, down to the most minimal, exasperated expression of
Thank you,
a
Autobots,
sigh,
for the
whatever
$2.
It is, it's my voice. So
He
that we
really
are
is
fused.
softballing the questions, isn't he? Yeah, just extremely bland, scripted questions.
I mean,
that's my one
this is
problem
so
with
fun.
Jeff.
This game, as you said, is such an awesome kind of, collaboration with so many different characters. For you, I mean, how did you find out about Dead by Daylight? Do you know much about the video game
Somebody
world?
very important in my family is a Dead by Daylight enthusiast, and that really put the hook in, ha, pun intended. See, Dead by Daylight to me was an
the
opportunity
scripted
to
humor,
branch out.
it's
I've
rough.
never been invited into this space before.
Yeah.
I'm always looking for new adventures. So this to me was like, wow, I can make a whole new audience, meet a whole new audience, and branch out and go on this Dead by Daylight adventure. I didn't say it took.
I don't play Dead by
nothing but a
Daylight,
split
but
second
now I
say
have to.
yes. And speaking about split
I have
seconds,
to give it a chance
excuse me,
now.
what I noticed, excuse me, sinuses, allergies. What I noticed was that every move you make when you're doing this, when you're in the gaming space, it's timed down to the split second.
It's
an
Superman,
It's a
it
very immersive
is.
experience when you're acting out in this space, because every move, every grunt, every sigh you make has to be timed perfectly with the gamer's moves. So that was something that I learned from this. And I'm always looking to learn
You
something.
learn.
Well,
Oh,
we love
okay.
having you in the video game
Listen,
world. We wanna see
you're
Nick Cage in more
funny.
games.
You're a good actor. All right, but get the fuck off the stage, Nick.
Nick, thank you so much. Hopefully the first Betty.
Sign a contract that says they can't script you for these shitty jokes and points. Get the hell out of here. The suit is great, though. He really outdid Jeff.
The chapter officially comes out on July 25th on PC and console, but PC players can
sure,
try
I'll
it
play
earlier
it.
by downloading the player test build on July 5th. And here's an exclusive first look at Nicolas Cage in Dead by Daylight.
Can we just have Cage replace Keeley? That honestly would be good. He's got a little bit more pizzazz. Yeah, Dead by Daylight is pretty old at this point, but they're still carrying on with it.
Damn right I made it.
See, this is my problem. They say gameplay. Here's some gameplay. They show you 10 seconds.
All right, thank you very much, Nick. Now, lately we've been seeing an incredible number of video game adaptations. But back in 2019, The Witcher on Netflix, inspired by the Witcher book series, showed the potential of well-done adaptations, and later this month,
Oh,
Season 3,
no.
Volume 1 arrives, and now it's time for the world premiere of the trailer, introduced by Henry
Oh,
Cavill
God.
and the cast.
Hello, Witcher fans.
Why did they
We are
bring
all
Henry
gathered
Cavill?
here today to share something with you.
Be sure to tune into The Witcher Season 3. Volume 1 Volume 1 debuts on June 29th, only on Netflix.
Get ready to watch the world premiere of our brand new trailer for Season 3 of The Witcher.
Thanks for tuning in to the Summer Games Fest and enjoy the trailer.
Sure. I'm only gonna watch because it's Cavill's last season. Only fucking reason.
It won't get you a statue.
Oh, wasn't that where Daenerys hatched the dragons?
I won't abandon Ciri.
Neutrality has consequences too.
What was that outfit? Yaskier.
You're right.
Embrace. Well, that's deeply worrying.
Everything that's happening. It's all connected.
My problem with Netflix's Witcher is that they stripped it of its original identity, right? It just feels bland now.
There is no hiding her from it.
It's because they tried to make it mainstream. Like, what is that outfit? I could go to Sears and buy that. Whoa. That looks not like The Witcher. The ring rates.
History has a way of repeating itself.
The costuming is just everywhere.
Even more menacing future. For the first time, I understand real fear.
Do you have to say the battle scenes
Is that so?
are always good? Almost. Always good.
I'll never get over how cute they look for monsters. And they're like, no, please don't hurt me. And then wow. Fangs. Just like a boatload of fangs. All up in your business.
Why are the wigs so bad? I don't know. It wasn't an awful trailer. It just, I don't know, doesn't feel like The Witcher to me anymore. But I will be watching. This looks like that Amazon MMO. New World. Very New World vibes. It said epic, right? Okay. Yeah, I'd rather replay the games and reread the books. Witchfire. Did not look bad. Epic exclusive. Eh. PlayStation VR 2. I'm tapped out. I don't care.
01. Operation Control clears you for engagement.
Look at that recoil. It doesn't look awful for a VR game, but Like, I'm not in it to win it, you know? Oh, Black Desert. So fun. Whoa, Callisto! We love Callisto Protocol. $50 off if you spend over $250.
We have no choice. The root will destroy everything. For all time.
The root? Wasn't there already a game where it's like evil roots are corrupting the land? Wasn't that like Ketna?
No turning back after this.
I don't know what this is. Doesn't look bad. Oh, Remnant. Oh, God. Ah. It's very flashy. More Alien games. It does maybe look a bit it looks like what was it? It was a PlayStation game. Came out near launch. I streamed it with the it was PlayStation with the older lady.
More Summer Game Fest to come, including a first look at the gameplay of Alan Wake 2, the world premiere of the new
I'm not
season
gonna
of
remember
Fortnite,
it.
Call of Duty Season 4, and maybe a few more surprises.
I can see the poster in my head,
As
though.
we go through today's reveals, use the hashtag gaming on TikTok to react to the news. And we want to welcome everyone co-streaming the show live on TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, and other platforms. For those of you on Twitch, we also have a special Warframe Twitch drop.
This is with like the older astronaut lady.
For watching more than 30 minutes of the show. Now,
was another game with a loop.
Another legendary gaming hero is set to return later this year in a brand new game built from the
Fast
ground
forward
up
the
in a
stream in
style
20
that I think
minutes.
is
I'll
going
have
to get
remembered
this
it by
fan
then.
base and longtime fans of video games very excited. Here's another
Returnal.
Summer Game Fest global game announcement. New thrills with a classic feel.
Remnant, Returnal, close enough. Very bright, very flashy. Ooh, I like it. See, this is the type of game, obviously, I'm okay with the more cartoony style. We don't need it in every game, though. This looks good. Oh, friends, what are those? Jellyfish! Looks so weird. Okay. Wall running. Hey, I learned that swim ability in Tears of the Kingdom. That looked good. I like that. Oh, my eyes, they burn. That looked good. Okay, so it's not that far away. It was cute.
How about that? A new standard for 2D classic Sonic that's bound to appeal to new and legacy fans alike. This past April, Honkai Star Rail launched, and as you're about to see, the game is bringing an exciting new character to space fantasy RPGs. However, we don't just have a new peak for current players, but also for those awaiting the game's release on PlayStation.
Sonic can't swim, yet now he can.
I wish this universe had a few more things to do. Don't you get bored running across the map every day?
Team Trailblaze back from duty. Mission 1 accomplished. Where's our next stop? I can't wait.
Another busy day ahead of us.
I'm not a big fan of MiHoYo games. They're just, unfortunately, a lot of time very, you know, they're shittily monetized.
Need a hand? My pleasure.
But visually, it does not look bad.
Never mind, I miscalculated.
Very questionable, Dub.
Can you let me have some fun this time? Time for a buzz. Extra speed, too slow.
Okay, Q4 2023.
Later this year on PlayStation.
At least they have good outfits.
By the story
True.
of Pinocchio, Lies of
Lies of P.
P.
Oh my god. So excited.
From the team at NeoWiz, which is coming to Game Pass, PlayStation, and PC this year. Well, if you're wondering exactly when,
if you only give us 10 seconds of gameplay, I am literally going to end the stream. Don't do it to us, Geoff. Come on, Jeff. Oh my gosh. I'm so excited for this game. Oh, looks so good. Oh, pretty sky. A Tower Knight, very fun. I did not like the look of that. What is this? Lies of P. Oh, wee. Wow, this looks so pretty. I hope it's not dog shit. Now show us some gameplay. Thank you. I appreciate that. This is Lies of P. Comes out in August? It's a Souls-like game. Oh, that was a sick transition. No more? You're not gonna show us any more? Come on, man.
Nice landing, but let's not make it a habit.
I'm gonna buy the digital. Well, it is. Do I want the digital deluxe? It is coming out on Game Pass. That's right, true.
Demo for
I will. Oh, I'm gonna play this after stream.
Xbox and PC. Check it out.
I will be streaming this on launch. Very excited.
Now it's time for the.
It's not FromSoft. It's NeoWiz.
Game based on a classic manga with
50-50 chance it will suck. Probably. There's a chance.
Of all time. This is one of those games that I feel lucky we get to reveal.
Very hopeful for it,
first
though.
Time here at Summer Game Fest, and I think you'll be pretty hyped once you see the gameplay, all built in Unreal Engine 5. Here we go.
Anime? Oh god, please don't hit me with something that's dog shit. Please. Oh, whoa, the desert. It's either space or a desert in games now. At least we get a demo. True. Dragon Ball. Yeah. Music's maybe a little bland, but that's okay. It's only the trailer music. I don't like the monster. It's chasing us. Oh, okay, maybe I'd like the music a little bit more, actually. Okay, maybe I changed my mind again. Sandland. Sheesh. I know the art style is not going to be for everybody, but I like it. It's very similar to One Piece Odyssey. I'm a fan. For real? Okay, so we don't get any really other information on it, but didn't look bad.
Sandland, get ready to become an unlikely hero in an adventure where you don't need to be human to save humanity. That's coming from Bandai Namco, and we're excited to see more of it soon. Independent games are such an important part of the industry.
I mean,
one thing
quick
that's
trailer.
very important to us at Summer Game Fest is supporting those creators as well.
Yeah.
Show. Stay tuned for Day of the
Sure.
Devs.
Day of the Devs
Double Fine with some incredible indie game reveals.
No,
Now, one of the biggest
it's
independent
always
publishers
bad.
is Annapurna Interactive.
Oh my God! Straight
to
to.
they'll be revealing a number of ambitious new projects.
When I'm there,
Let's see how
I'm
many
there.
you can
I'm
figure
first in
out.
line. If they have one fan, I'm the fan. Oh my God! Please, sequel, DLC, real cat, adoption, please. No, we need more Stray. No, I don't care about the other games. I gotta keep it a buck. I don't care. Sorry. I'm out. I'm there. I'm in. Oh! A cat! June 29th. Ah, you have to wait for weeks. Do I really have to stream?
We'll find out later this month.
Individual.
All right, next we're stepping into
But
the world
they only
of
have
Throne
one
and
game
Liberty, a free-to-play
I care about.
PC
Sorry.
and console MMORPG.
Oh,
from
this is
NCSoft
actually a
and
game
Amazon
that
Games with an
I am
always-changing
fairly excited for.
environment,
It's an
massive
MMO.
scale, PvPvE, and the ability to transform into
Yes,
creatures
I heard that
to battle
it's
across land, sea, and air.
European release
Here's a
was
look
shit
at Throne and
though,
Liberty.
wasn't it?
Our guiding star has shattered.
Amazon Games. Love Amazon Games with MMOs.
Scattered across the world.
I will be playing. We need better MMOs.
An ancient evil searches for these lost fragments, destroying anything in their path. You must find them.
Murderer.
Harness their power and put down this threat once and for all.
Still sad about Terra being gone. I never got into Terra. The only MMOs I really play now are SWTOR, Final Fantasy, and Black Desert. The storm is coming. Pretty ladies. Very cool outfits. Very bad font. Glider? Oh, not a glider. You just turn into a bird. I'm not playing that class. Do not start asking. It looks good. Players wanted. I already beta test every fucking game I play. I'm not being your personal beta tester, okay?
Looks great. I also want to say hello to everybody watching on Steam right now. I'm sorry we don't have any free Steam decks for you right now, but on
Shut
June
up.
19th, Steam Next Fest does return, giving fans a
No
chance
release
to try
date,
out
though?
hundreds of new in-development games. One of them is the free-to-play medieval fantasy sword fighting game Warhaven from Nexon. which lets you transform into supernatural immortals. Here's a new look.
Hear the battle call, cities rise and empires fall, but it's a war worth fighting.
Ooh, okay, pretty magic. Ugh, that is ugly. Can we make the player nameplates a little smaller, please? Especially for demo purposes? Frosk is in this game? Sorry. Too soon? I am a little mixed. It doesn't look bad, but it also looks like it should have released 5 years ago. Are they finally releasing party animals? Haven't they been teasing this for years at this point? Because I know that it was in beta.
Pilgrims, summer is coming,
oh,
and
Dying Light.
A lot of cool stuff will make its way to Dying Light Thursday Human. Get ready for darker, more
My
dangerous
new
nights
stream
and rolling
room,
volatiles,
right there.
complete with improved parkour, rolling out with the next update in June. Then, right after that, we'll kick off an event season like you have never seen before. Trust me, for one of them, you will want to get your butt barbed wired. Very soon, you will get the deadliest summers to date.
Okay. Hello? Okay, just a small, minor stutter, I guess. No big deal. Okay, it's just Crash Team Rumble. I was gonna say, it didn't look, I don't know. I don't want to shit on it. It just didn't look like a big reveal. Oh man, when are we gonna get the Google Stadia ad? I love Stadia. Who cares about Amazon Luna? If there's one person in chat that has Amazon Luna, I will give you a personal high five.
Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. Isn't that great, by the way? Crash Team Rumble is going to feature playable Ripperoo and Engine, Neocortex's right-hand guy in Season 1. Now, it's time to change the topic.
What happens? The
madness.
Summer Games
Joining
Fest
me is a guy who
stream
was last
decided
on stage at the
to
Game
break.
Awards 2021 to announce
I
Alan
guess.
Wake 2.
I thought it
He's
was
come
me
all
and
the
it
way
wasn't me.
From Finland, please welcome from Remedy, Sam Lake.
Ooh, okay. I'm very excited for Alan Wake 2. I hope that the guy has more stamina, though. Who?
Good to see
Aw,
you.
Chad.
Looking dapper
Be
as
nice to
always.
him.
Thank you.
Why does
we are so
everybody look
excited
better
because
dressed
when you
than
announced,
Jeff?
Alan Wake at the game, or Alan Wake 2 at the Game Awards, you said 2023.
Is
we
Jeff
are in
struggling
2023. It's coming
financially?
this October, and we are so
Do we need
excited
to
about this. Sam. I
donate
know it's
to
been
a
long
GoFundMe?
time coming for fans and for you. 13 years since the first Alan Wake. So tell us a bit about what can we expect in the sequel.
It's been quite a journey, yes.
I have Amazon Luna next to my
Alan Wake
Stadia and
2
Amico.
is Remedy's first survival horror game.
That's good.
we have 2 playable characters. It's a 50-50 split between them. They are on their own separate terrifying journeys through 2 different worlds, and yet
That's Max
it's
Payne.
all connected. And the player gets to switch between them at given points in the story as they choose.
Yeah, we saw, obviously, at the PlayStation event, you revealed Saga, the second character. Tell us a bit about her. She's in Bright
Now
Falls.
this
Sort of
guy is dressed to
living a
impress. He
narrative
is.
that Alan has written, is that right?
Well, that's a good question to ask going into this. So yes, we have Alan Wake, our title character, of course, trying to escape from the nightmare dimension.
And now we
of
have
the
a
dark place.
female,
And then we have Saga, our new hero, FBI agent, coming to the Pacific Northwest small town of Bright Falls.
Okay,
together
we'll
with
see.
her partner, Alex Casey.
Okay. So how and they're somehow linked in some way, right?
They are coming to
Sure.
investigate
Yes.
a series of ritualistic murders.
Okay.
And very quickly, the investigation turns into a nightmare when they discover pages of a horror story. Maybe written by a certain missing writer.
By the initials AEW.
And this horror story starts to come true.
I always get a little worried when a named game like Alan Wake
still going to be playable in the game. You're going to experience his
is
journey,
not
but Saga, this
the
is
main
a new
character
and
isn't
there is
just
sort of
that
tell us a bit
character.
about, you said split 50-50. Do they have separate
Especially
missions? Because I think you
such
can,
a
you can play
narrative
them
heavy
in sort of
game like
different
this,
sequences or
but
orders if you want, right?
their stories do
we
come
go
together
into
for
the
what we know, so.
experience playing as Saga. And it's a sequel, but it's also a standalone experience. We are not expecting everybody to do homework.
Isn't that the point of having a sequel, though?
This can be enjoyed as is. Saga doesn't know anything about the lore, about the supernatural in this world. She will be going in very quickly. She has to learn to survive. And with that,
Jeff,
all the
listen,
players,
I will
will be
help
on
pick
that
out an
journey
outfit for you
with her.
the next time you have to go live
then we
for
open up
free.
the experience
Because you look
so
terrible,
that
my man.
You can hop to play Alan Wake in the dark place as he's trying to find his way out. And you can keep on playing as Saga in the Pacific Northwest as the investigation goes on. And you are free to switch between them. There are a lot of connection points in many surprising ways, but there is no right way to play through this. You can choose. You can go on as Alan all the way close to the end, or as Saga, or you can keep hopping between these two sides of it.
Well, you're always so good at kind of telling challenging, interesting narratives in unique ways. I mean, Remedy's always been known for that, and you especially, so we can't wait to see how these stories intertwine, I'm sure, throughout the experience. Today, though, I know you brought with you some gameplay of Saga's adventure.
He's trying to be
a raw
hip with the
segment of the game,
kids.
right?
Yeah, raw gameplay for the first time ever. This is early on from the experience.
They're hyped, Sam. They're ready for it. So tell us, what are we going to see? What
Jeff looks like an average
supernatural
Fortnite
forces
player.
of darkness have brought the murder victim, in this case, back to life as a monster. And Saga is outside Bright Falls at Cauldron Lake, trying to find him and stop him.
Okay, with that, let's take a look at raw, unedited gameplay from Alan Wake 2.
More
Thanks, Sam.
raw gameplay. Why do they have to highlight that? I would fucking hope that it would be like in-game normal footage, right? Shouldn't that be the industry fucking standard? Like, you shouldn't be boasting and highlighting the norm. Or what should be.
Sounds like somebody's home.
Oh, fuck. This is still the beta industry standard. True. True, though. I mean, visually looks good. Very riveting gameplay, though, I must say. Okay, don't. Alright. Very riveting gameplay. Shoot him. Ooh. How does she have powers? I love mobs that it takes 50 shots, and then you only have 2 bullets.
A monster, like Nightingale.
Oof. Didn't they show this? It does seem, I don't know, familiar, but I feel like it's because it's just an average trailer so far.
The text on the heart is clearer now. Legible.
So, Alan Wake is not completely replaced, but her name is Saga, I think they said. That she's like a secondary story. He said allegedly you can switch between the two whenever you want. And her story is intertwined with his.
We were all trapped in a horror story.
Then I'm just gonna play as Alan Wake the whole time. I play Alan Wake for Alan Wake. That was very boring. I mean, the boss fight, or the fight itself was okay, but that was not what you should be showing at an event like this. I will be streaming this at launch, though. It is going to be one of our Halloween games.
A long time coming, but Alan Wake 2 looks incredible. Thank you to Sam.
That was such a boring trailer or gameplay, though. How can people get excited when we see shit like that? Like, just show us some kind of good action, please. I love the stained glass.
Varadark and Kadaku.
Whoa. Ooh,
I have my reservations about your reinstatement. There could be questions. Will that be a problem? No, Captain.
Sure, I will. They need me to die.
My pledge is eternal service.
I can just feel the 2 frames a second.
Come forth and be slaughtered. Open the gates.
I don't have friends.
I thought a piece of that statue would offer more sport. Hold them back, damn it! For Ultramar! For the Emperor!
That looked very good. This winter... Oh, that is a sick statue. That was solid. Oh. I wasn't prepared. I'm prepared now. My potatoes! I don't know what the point of that was, but sure. The music was good.
Beautiful indie game, yes, Your Grace, Snowfall. Now it is time for another global game announcement, and this one comes from the minds of Saber Interactive, Focus Entertainment, and yes, horror master John Carpenter.
Vara would just kill everyone if she was in charge. Hey,
and looks like a heck of a lot
at least
of fun.
I'd be in charge. Okay. Ooh, the woods.
We gotta be ready.
Oh, good music. Finally. Turn that shit up. Oh, wait, don't. I'm on YouTube. I don't want to get copyright claimed. I was kidding.
On my mark. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, awful. Missed opportunity. Okay, can we get some meat to this? Okay, that's what I'm talking. Why is it so laggy? Whoa. What's up with the 20 FPS? Hey. Oh man. Come on. I was very excited, and then we got, I don't know, it just feels, I mean, it was kind of laggy, but it doesn't look bad if they could maybe up the FPS a little. Games like this rely heavily on performance, and if the performance is bad, the whole experience is bad. But I will be keeping my eye on that.
More unexpected collaboration. John Carpenter and Saber with Toxic Commando. That looks...
Did you just call him
You guys think any of those zombies made it? All right. Well, this August brings the long-awaited full 1.0 release of Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3, a game I bought 2.5 years ago.
We're about to see the reveal of Lord Enver Gortash, the commander of a mechanical army of Steel Watchers. He's a second antagonist.
After Redfall, will you people trust these games? If you never trust a game again, you're never going to play a game again. So you have to keep your eyes open and be optimistic.
Swearest thou by Balduran's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
Goofy ass
walking.
walking.
To witness the people of Baldur's Gate granting me complete power over them.
A pretty character.
A new age is upon us. Gods have mercy on those who stand in our way.
I love Jason Isaacs.
A mad dog understands the yank of the leash from the hand of its master.
He was recently in another game too, wasn't he?
You can be my equal. There's an old wisdom.
I feel.
A brittle alliance.
Oh, his character looks like trash, though.
I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
Friends, allies, to my side. Let us usher in a new dawn. This city is mine.
I'm not ready to call you enemy. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I mean, why don't you bring him on stage and let him just show up Jeff again? Like everybody else. I have no faith in Baldur's Gate 3. I have little faith.
Gortash.
It's hard to get excited for a game we've been waiting years for.
Is on track, Sven tells me, still for the end of August, and we can't wait to check that out. All right. This fall, Marvel Games and Insomniac are set to bring Spider-Man 2 exclusively to PlayStation 5. Sounds like you guys are a little hyped, so to tell us more is Brian Intihar, game director at Insomniac. Brian, thanks for coming by.
Hey, Brian.
Thanks so much for stopping by. I know you got a lot
There's
of work
like
to do.
4 major releases. There's Lords of the Fallen, Spider-Man, Alan Wake.
We got our date. All right. Now let's take a look
There's
at
something
Power
else as
World,
well.
a multiplayer open-world survival crafting game where you can befriend and collect mysterious creatures called POW.
Pokemon
also fight. In other words, kind of like Pokemon with guns. And
I knew you were gonna say it.
then we're gonna look at
Everything
the Land
has
of the
to be
Morning Light,
something.
a new expansion to Black Desert Online, which recreates the mythical folktales from Korea's Joseon Dynasty, and some huge bosses too.
I love Black Desert. I don't really play it that much anymore, but I do play it sometimes. Vara struggles. Yep, I'm gonna be streaming like every day in October, but that's okay. Whee! I will be playing. I want to shoot Pokemon in a video game. Oh. Very odd place statue. Power Worlds. Okay. I'm gonna give it a try. It's too bad that Black Desert is a pay-to-win MMO. It makes me sad because the gameplay itself is fantastic. It is truly a, you know, action sandbox MMO. Beautiful. But, you know, it's a little rough on the wallet. Whoa, why is Radon in this? Sorceress. Is that just the knight? Ooh. Land of the Morning Lights. I haven't really played... Wait, what? I was gonna say, I haven't really played Black Desert actively in like a year and a half. I've gone back a couple times.
It is time we told it ourselves.
I think I should play some more of it though. It is kind of pay to win, unfortunately.
Across Middle Earth.
Oh, this is the mines game that the game we saw last year, the very end of the year. Golem 2. The Mines of Moria. It's a dwarf builder game.
Come, my fellow dwarves. Rally together. It's time we took back our home.
What's the actor's name? That's John, what's his name? John something. Why am I blanking on his name? Yes, John Rhys Davies. That's his name. That is him, right? Sounds like him, if it's not. Visually did not look all that good, but I never expected it to be a stunning game. I expected it to be more of a cartoonish title, and I'm still gonna play it. Potentially. We'll see. At least in my free time.
We're gonna look at an exciting new mobile game from a legendary franchise.
Anyone seen BioWare? No. Oh no! He's back! Are we gonna, instead of the Diablo Immortal phone, we're gonna have the Final Fantasy phone? Or Final Fantasy Freedom phone? Huh? What's up with the quality of these? Hey, I always say it. I do not mobile game, But if there's a mobile game that isn't pay to win, I'll play it. But this runs like shit, it looks like, so. You know what? You suck. Ever Crisis. Yeah. Thanks for that. Anyway.
Pre-registration for Final Fantasy VII Ever Crisis has just started, and users will have the chance to participate in an upcoming closed beta test. Now, speaking of Final Fantasy... No. Today during Summer Game Fest, DoorDash has your back.
These losers actually thought we were gonna get news on fucking Final Fantasy VII?
Plus, get the chance to win a
stupid.
Final Fantasy 16 prize pack.
Yeah, that hurts.
Stay in your game. Yep, we got you. All right. Now here's
absolutely fucking trolled.
Last year at TGA, Banishers: Ghosts of New Eden, the story of two ghost hunters in the haunted wilds of North America.
Oh, I don't think we know about this game. I don't think I know about this game.
Life to the living, death to the dead.
Have we seen this?
We are banishers. We end suffering for those who live.
A little close.
We bring closure to those who don't. I want us back, Red. I want revenge on what killed me. I want to live.
Maybe we did see something about this a couple weeks ago.
Simple and awful.
Oh, Gollum cutscenes. I love it.
Death to the dead.
Do we kill? To be together again.
Aww.
Or do we part forever?
Goodbye.
Come out, wherever you are. Come on, show yourself.
Red.
Every bloody time.
It didn't look bad. It didn't look like anything too breathtaking, though.
それで今回の指令はあなた好みの単純な力仕事です。ある人物を警護していただきます。頼みましたよ。コードネーム上流。大丈夫か?
Oh, saving the damsel in distress. Looks generic as fuck. It did look pretty generic, but just trying to give it some kind of chance.
さもなきゃこれから起きることは全部お前らの選んだ結果だ。
Ooh, that looks good. Damn. Superman. Glasses. That looked good. Okay. The man who erased his name. I feel like there was a way you could have shortened that, but sure.
Good morning, Stanley.
Subnautica.
It is 7:32 a.m. I hope you have a productive day.
Change username to
It's
just
not.
Stan.
Looked like it.
Adjusting morning wake up. Good morning, just Stan.
Base to Capsule 12, come in. You there, Stan?
Green across the board. Looks like we're good.
Subnautica 3.
Definitely a leak here, Tim.
Yeah, like a dragon. It's New York.
How long has it been now?
I'm sorry. I'm in.
3 years.
Hey.
2 months and 17 days.
Sucks.
What sort of operation are they running down here? He shouldn't be here. Is someone there?
Someone tried to murder you.
This doesn't make sense. Is someone else down here? No. Are you there?
Under the Waves. I mean, it's a Subnautica ripoff?
It's a beautiful new game, Under the Waves, and today, incidentally, is World Ocean Day. Fun fact. All right, next, Call of Duty. Well, there's a new Call of Duty coming this fall along with
It's gonna be it should just be a straight up Modern Warfare 3 remake, and not a new Modern Warfare 3. I mean a full remake of the original. 1-to-1,
including a medieval castle, a soccer stadium, and an abandoned zoo. Yep, it's all happening. Check it out. Here you go.
Warzone is fun, but I don't know. Very unbalanced gameplay, which is my problem. I play Warzone in my free time. Oh yeah, Tim the Top Man's a operator in it now. I don't know. It's not bad for a free-to-play experience. It's just the weapons are always very unbalanced. World Ocean Day. I knew today felt special. That's great. What is that hairstyle?
Season 4 next week. Today is a big day for video games, but also a huge day for Porsche. The iconic German automaker turned 75 years old today. And to celebrate their contributions in the automotive and gaming space, and we've all raced a 911 in some point at a game, Xbox has teamed up with Porsche for a limited edition run of 75 consoles inspired by 6 famous Porsche race cars. And I'm thrilled to debut the first design here today, inspired by the Porsche 963 that's racing this weekend at the 100th running of the 24 Hours of Le Mans. Let's take a look.
Chat, really quickly, if you're enjoying the live stream, take a second out of your very busy day and the showcase and give the stream a like. Check out the links in the description and in the comment, donate. Support, become a member, subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. I will be streaming the showcases all throughout the next few days. On Sunday, we're going to be live for like 5 or 6 hours. Monday, good times.
The Porsche Xbox Series X.
That looks like fucking dog shit.
You can enter for a chance to win one right now at Porsche
I'm sorry, that shit is
ugly. Social channels for additional opportunities to get
if I was breaking into someone's house, I wouldn't even want to steal that.
Next, Phoenix Labs are building the next great entry into the cozy farm sim genre. We all like a cozy game inspired by classics like
Why did he say a
cozy
game?
Previously
Why did he yell like that?
Switch, there's now some exciting news for PC players
I
too.
want to know what
Let's
Jeff
take
is
a look
on.
At Fae Farm.
Dear friend, life in
I love the fluffy cow.
Days pass so
My problem with cozy games is that there's already so many cozy games, and I don't need another cozy game unless the cozy game does something new for cozy games.
fresh air.
You know?
I think we found a way to get cozy and settle in. But there's something more I've been itching to explore.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass on this cozy game, but
Realms where magic
proud of the
comes to meet
developers
us.
for developing it.
As long as we're prepared, we we can face anything.
Yeah.
So,
We can face anything with the. Oh my god, I like the water dragon.
yet to discover.
We can face anything with the power of love. If it was like $5, I'd buy it.
We promised variety. There it is. Fae Farm and Mortal Kombat in the
He's
same
so proud
show,
of himself.
Only at Summer Game Fest. Now, please welcome Ben Brode, Chief Development Officer and flannel enthusiast at Second Dinner, the developers behind the popular collectible card game Marvel Snap. What's up, Ben?
Popular.
Man, you guys have
That's
been on
a
fire.
stretch.
Last time I saw you was at the Game Awards when you won Best Mobile Game. Seems like you've been very busy. We're excited about that.
That was
Spider-Verse
such a
content
paid
you've been doing.
win.
Lots going on
They
over there,
paid
right?
Yeah, it's been
heavy
exciting.
for
We've
that
been doing
win.
a bunch of new features, some of the wildest cards we've ever made, and some new game modes. Yeah.
Yeah, new game. Is that a segue, Ben?
Certainly, yeah. I'm excited to announce.
Why do
Marvel
people?
Snap's
Why are you
biggest
yelling?
update ever. We have a new
Take
game
a
mode
breath.
coming next week. It's Conquest mode. It's a great
Damn,
way
Jeff
to get
looking
a super competitive
small.
experience and some exciting new rewards. But you don't have to wait till next week. If you haven't tried Marvel Snap, go download it right now on your mobile device or early access on Steam.
All right, Ben. I love the enthusiasm.
I don't.
That's what I got. That's you. You're made for YouTube. All right. Well, we heard you brought something.
He's
fun,
so happy
with
he's
you
got
for us
his
to
2
watch,
seconds
right?
in the spotlight.
Yeah. So listen, I am incredible at card games. So
He
I
is
often win.
amped up.
But some people, and maybe you've had this experience, Jeff. Some people lose.
Yeah.
Like you? Because no one's
And I
heard
like
of
to
your
think it's
game?
because they suck. No offense, Jeff. But sometimes, sometimes it's because they might just be a little bit unlucky.
Cue the tape.
Cue the 4-star RNG that the game has.
Okay, I don't have an
Oh,
ideal hand of cards here, but that's fine. I'll see.
You're
what
gonna
I
have a
draw
bunch
in
of
future turns.
cringe
Anyway, let's
YouTuber
reveal the first
videos.
location.
Labuntus 1. Each player destroys their deck.
Okay, I guess I will work with what I have. I'll play
ProZD is
Medusa
kinda funny,
on
though.
location number 2. She gets +2 power. And let's see the next location.
Clover Dangerfield has a 25% chance of destroying your cow.
Okay, well, I mean, 25% isn't that bad. And it's gone. Okay, well, I have some powerful cards in my hand, so I can just wait. Let's see the next location.
The Big Barn. Players cannot play 4, 5, or 6 cost cows.
Let me know when this is done, chat.
Also, if you don't
I'm
play
gonna
a
just
card
take a
this
quick
turn,
nap.
you have 0 friends.
Now you're just being
That was so.
Still to come, we're going to look at Immortals of Avium from EA Originals and Ascendant, and
Great.
the world premiere first look at Chapter 4, Season 3 of Fortnite Wilds. Now, if you're looking for the smartest way to level up your gaming this summer, compare top credit cards side by side with NerdWallet and start maximizing
Get your credit
cashback
cards out,
rewards on everything
nerds.
from
You're gonna
Wi-Fi
need
to
'em.
headsets. Now, here's a look at King Arthur Legends Rise, a new cross-platform UE5 game for mobile and PC, a Fantasy Squad RPG adventure that is available to pre-register today.
Sure. Kabam. Arthur got 2023.
Save your kind. From an ancient evil. Fight with honor. Vanquish the wicked. And you may prove worthy of your legacy.
Ooh la la. That was. Can I see a little more? Why are we not allowed to see more gameplay?
Finders. Do
Like,
you remember
why?
the fall? The gloom descended on Skylight. You rallied to protect the beacon and paid a terrible price. You fell and the world was broken. Remember
What is this?
who you were, who you are, and return to us. This world needs champions.
Oh. I mean, okay, Fortnite clone. Yeah, okay. I mean, to be fair, I don't think that it looks awful. It's not catching my attention. That's what I feel is kind of the description of a lot of games releasing now, is they just feel average.
Steve, seriously, you don't stand a chance.
What's this?
Project under construction.
Oh, Stellaris.
One more game?
Good morning, scavenger. Scan your surroundings to retrieve and recycle anything that could be
Switching
of value to
gears very quickly. Space trash scavenger.
Stardate 43152.4.
Okay.
Our fleet is cautiously entering hostile territory.
Okay. Oh, is this the Star Trek game Resurgence that just came out?
We are the Borg. Lower your shields and surrender your ships. Your culture will adapt to service us. Resistance is futile.
Star Trek Infinite.
Hey there, Summer Game Fest 2023. It's Will Arnett here. Yeah.
Why is everyone looking
my buddy Anthony
like they are
Mackie and
going
I
through a
have
rough
been,
patch in
working
their
on this
life?
For some time now. We're really excited to share with you Twisted Metal, which is streaming only on Peacock starting July 27th. And I'm very excited to share a sneak peek of the character of Sweet Tooth, who I had the
Yeah, that was...
Who hasn't dreamt of duplicating oneself in order to multitask? This new hack and slash game with a tactical twist allows you to do just that.
Yeah.
Brought to you from France. Here's
Yeah, it's
the
Anthony
world premiere
Mackie.
reveal trailer of Lisfunga, the Time Shift Warrior, coming later this year to PC.
Goddess of Time.
This year's event is better than last year's.
Power flow through you and fight again alongside.
We've got a half hour left.
I'm here again.
I'm very sad we didn't see more Lies of P. It's rewind time.
Another meat to fight with.
You're coming with me.
What is this game?
You're not the only one who can be in multiple places at once.
I mean...
I will become Legion and crush these demons.
It looks like a good game to pass time with.
Onwards. I can feel that there are more.
It's not on Switch though.
Very
I play that
cool
on my
independent
Switch.
game. All right, next up is a brand new IP from Ascendant Studios, a single-player, first-person magic shooter called Immortals of Avia.
Yes,
It's
this is
fast
the
and
game
fluid. It's an
that we've
FPS
seen
with
a tiny
fantasy
bit
setting,
of.
kind of like Doom with magic. It also has a
I
great
think it's
cast led by Darren Barnett as
better
the main character Jack, and he
I
joins
think
us
it's
now.
better
Hi, Darren.
described as
Great to have you
Forspoken.
with us.
Thank you.
First person Forspoken.
A cool game, super high production value, spectacular gameplay.
Oh yeah.
Tell us
What's
about the
the
guy
budget?
you play. You're the main character Jack, right?
Yes, I'm playing the main character Jack, as seen behind me. He's a battle mage that controls all 3 forms of magic, triple threat. He's brash, he's funny, but he gets the job done.
Well, it's the gameplay, as we've seen, is just so fast-paced. There's so much action in it. You know, with all the spells, the spell casting, and the magic.
I think
what
that
can you
I'm
tell us
gonna
about
play
the story
this,
sort of how
and
this
I'm gonna
battle
give it a
mage
chance,
Jack,
but
he sort of becomes a battle
yeah,
mage, right?
Yeah, he
to
kinda
me, I'm
comes
very
from
worried.
nothing. He's,
Looks like
I guess
first
they call
person
him a
Forspoken.
street rat is what he was. But he, during a time of intense trauma, he summons the power to control
always
magic.
trauma.
Becomes part of the Immortals, which is like the elite Navy SEAL squad of this world called Avium, and they are in the middle of an ever war fighting for the control of magic.
Okay. You have a great cast. You, Gina Torres in it. Lots of amazing actors in this incredible, really high production value game that's coming out this summer. We don't have to wait long for it. And I know you brought something with you to share today, which is a gameplay sequence, which is one of the most epic
Nobody
sort of
wants
parts
to
of the
be
game,
Forspoken.
Yeah,
No.
So this is a wild part of the game. This trailer is going to be showing you the
Very
Immortals and
Forspoken
myself
vibes. That's what I've been
confronting Sandrak
saying.
directly, who is the top villain of
But
this game.
I do think
and
I'm gonna
trying to end
stream it
the
and give it a
Everwar.
chance.
And it's taking place in like one of the most badass levels of a video game.
We'll
I've seen.
see as we
We're
get closer
battling
to
on top
launch.
Of a 400-foot mech in the middle of the ocean as it moves around. It's wild. So let's take a look.
All right, let's take a look
It's
at some
wild.
brand new gameplay from Immortals of Avium, which comes out this summer for PC, PS5, and Xbox. Thanks, Darren.
Sure.
Thank you.
Sandrax literally pushed us to the edge.
Literally.
Everyone that can fight.
This is
already
wild.
and we're still losing.
Welcome aboard, Immortals. What's our bearing, sir?
North by northeast, 5 knots.
Oh, this is the one with She-Hulk. Smash. I forgot about her. I forgot about Abby over here. Now listen, I don't wanna be mean to strong women, because there are women that are definitely strong physically. She definitely has the look though. UI looks kind of clean. Under my camera is just the quest. It says Colossal. Reach the control room.
Gotta get to the control room.
This is a game that if it runs like shit, there's going to be absolutely no point to play it. This is a game that you need good... It needs to be properly optimized. Whoa. Nice jump. This isn't raw gameplay. It looks like Forspoken, you know what? I'm gonna withhold that thought. It's gonna run like shit, probably, which is the problem.
I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you.
You're what's called a triarch. The Pentasod has gifted you with the ability to manifest all
It
three
doesn't
colors.
look awful, in my opinion. It doesn't look good. This is really
We're
wild.
only going to win this one together. Sigil up.
Sigil up, bitch. Yeah.
Love that we get to show you guys so much amazing raw gameplay today, and that game looks incredible.
If
Coming out this summer
only
from
Jeff has something
now,
on
one
his
game that
mind.
constantly reinvents
Jeff
itself
has
is Fortnite,
something
and tomorrow,
on
Chapter
his
4, Season 3
mind.
launches, and today, Summer Game Fest is debuting the cinematic trailer to preview
I'm
the
gonna
season.
take a shot
The
every
center
time
of
he
the
says
island
raw
has collapsed,
because this
revealing a
guy,
vast, hidden jungle
he's
with
got.
ancient secrets to discover. And of course, there's a whole new battle pass.
We know what
lineup
he's
where you
doing
can
after
unleash the
this
power,
showcase.
yes, of Cybertron. Here we go.
Can he? That's like the 5th time that he said that. Please stop, Jeff. You're making the kids uncomfortable. I'm out. Come on. I don't like Fortnite. Optimus. Optimus so small. Who?
Fortnite Wilds launches tomorrow. Well, finally, guys, it's time to get to our grand finale. And it is a deep honor for me to present
You said
this
it was
game.
slightly over
What you're
2
about to see
hours,
is a world
Jeff.
premiere trailer that gives us
We've still got
a new look
15,
at an
16,
expansive
17
world
minutes.
we can't wait to explore again. This game comes from a studio that surprised the world and redefined the RPG genre with its iconic
GTA
characters
6
and rich storytelling. I want to thank them for this trailer for one of gaming's most anticipated upcoming releases.
Oh god, Silk Song?
The rumors
Elden Ring?
were true.
GTA. It's rumors. Elden Ring.
We're still here at the scene of this terrible disaster, caused by a massive tornado which swept through sectors 0, 1, and 2.
Final Fantasy
Amidst the
Rebirth?
wreckage of the expressway, search and rescue operations are already in progress.
The unknown journey continues. Finally, Rebirth news. We've been waiting years.
Just look at it all. It's so green.
Oh,
Even
she
after
warms my
everything
heart.
We've done to it, it's still going strong.
It may look that way, but in reality, it's barely hanging on.
I was wondering, what's Cloud been doing these past 5 years? Where's he been?
And you're asking me this?
This is gonna sound crazy, but as far as I know, Cloud was never in Nibelheim 5 years ago.
The LIVESTREAM. It is the very essence of our star. The blood coursing through its planetary veins.
According to Hojo, they're connected to Sephiroth. Shadows of the Man, I believe he called them.
Sephiroth was in Midgard. We fought him. Whatever happened, he's alive.
But why come back now? After 5 years, doing who knows what?
Us to the developers.
Well now, think we woke it up.
Angered it, more like.
It looks good.
Feast your eyes on the Turk's latest and greatest, Elena.
She may be new, but she's still a Turk.
It looks good, like I said. Not much different from Final Fantasy VII Remake. Part 1. Out of, what are they doing, 5 parts?
They say she's a monster. That she can peer inside you. Into the very depths of your soul.
Okay.
That she can become those you hate.
Oh, it looks
those you
so
fear,
fun.
Those you love.
Free.
You murdered my dad. You burned my village.
You know that I killed her. So, who is she?
Ah. Okay. Early 2024. I mean, they couldn't have waited how much longer to release it.
Rebirth coming early 2024 to PlayStation 5. Nomura-san, thank you so much. All right. That's going to do it for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay tuned this weekend for updates on many more games during SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media.
They literally,
including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IMH.
You guys fucked us.
The independent game culture.
You had been talking on Twitter for like 2.5 weeks about Cyberpunk.
Live in Germany. And again in December when we come together here in Los Angeles.
They literally had said multiple times Cyberpunk.
We'll see you soon.
They literally had been posting for like 2 weeks about Cyberpunk. And they also confirmed Lords of the Fallen.
That was Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Thank you so much. 2024 to PlayStation 5.
I'm re-listening. So when did he say they're talking about Cyberpunk?
That's gonna do
when?
It for Summer Game Fest, our live showcase. But that is not the end of Summer Game Fest. Stay
Shut
tuned
up.
this weekend.
I just want to hear the specific information.
SGF Play Days, a hands-on event for media here in Los Angeles, including Cyberpunk 2077, Phantom Liberty, as well as the Xbox and Bethesda showcase on Sunday. Right now, though, stay tuned for Day of the Devs from IMH.
We got completely fucked, and it was under 2 hours. It was under 2 hours, and they left out like 4 games that they mentioned they were going to be talking about. You know what? You guys are the fucking worst. You know what, Jeff? I don't give a fuck. You looked like shit during this event. And I don't care if it hurts your feelings. That was... You know what? I was hopeful. I was hopeful, you know? I was saying last year's event was pretty bad. We had it called... We titled Disappointing. We said it was disappointing. This year's stream is going to be called Disappointing the Sequel. The missing minutes was probably where Cyberpunk was going to be shown. I agree. Because I'm just going to put this pre-stream music on. Because they said it was going to be 2 hours. And it's not even 2 hours. That was garbage. That was not the event that we were promised. And I am suing for emotional damage. My expectations were low, but holy shit. I see everybody saying different things. Sunday, Cyberpunk. Saturday, Cyberpunk. Last year's Summer Games Fest was pretty bad. But, wow, that was... wow. That did be an event. He mentioned like a Play Days event, but he also said that that was going to be... That's like an industry event. Or like an insider event, or however he worded it. So, is that even like going to be live streamed? Is it just going to be uploaded? Wow. That was... Ooh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. That was rough. This is what happens when E3 gets canceled. I mean, even E3 had its problems. Yeah, we just got cyber fucked. There are gonna be more events this week, guys. I do have it in the Discord server, so if you're part of our Discord server, feel free to join it if you're not already. But I am going to be streaming other events this week. On Sunday, the stream's probably going to be like 5 hours because there is the Xbox showcase, and then it goes into a Starfield showcase, and then it goes into the PC game showcase. And then on Monday is the Ubisoft showcase, so that will be fun. And I will be streaming those events, but this was definitely very disappointing. I am still looking forward to some of the events we're supposed to see this week. Like, I'm very excited for Starfield. Ubisoft doesn't have a lot I'm specifically looking forward to, but there were a few kind of shining stars, which I figured is why we would stream it. The Xbox event I'm hoping is going to be a hell of a lot better. Cyberpunk tomorrow, I think. What event is tomorrow? Summer Games Showcase list. Because I wasn't planning on streaming a Summer Games event tomorrow because it didn't say that there was going to really be anything. Yeah, it's called Accessibility. Because there's a full list. I don't see really anything here though. I don't see... see a lot here. I'll have to look into it. Definitely rough though. I was not a fan of that event. What did we even... Lies of P, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. I mean, those were kind of the two largest titles. Oh yeah, Blasphemous 2 was also announced today. Did they even fix Cyberpunk 2077? Yeah, they did put quite a bit of work into Cyberpunk 2077. But, you know, we were promised a lot of DLC. We still haven't got it. This was basically a non-event. There were things at the beginning that were half decent. Lies of P, Mortal Kombat looked okay. Nicolas Cage was a good addition. My problem with this showcase is what they are doing. Okay, so we used to see a lot of CGI heavy trailers and teasers. I mean, the CGI was god-awful. It was all CGI trailers. We got almost no gameplay. But now, we're getting a little more gameplay, but the problem is we're getting like 10 to 15 seconds of gameplay. We're not like the Path of Exile 2 trailer. We got like 25 seconds of gameplay. That to me is not acceptable. That is not okay. Like, that should not be the industry standards. And fucking Jeff and talking about raw gameplay. Yeah, I guess it's good that it's raw gameplay when we're seeing all 2 seconds of it. That was a very rough Summer Games Fest. I've streamed Summer Games Fest 3 years in a row. And yeah, that was just as bad as last year's. The event was still in beta, the industry standard. True. I was really expecting them to show Lords of the Fallen, because that was... I mean, that's only coming out in a few months. But I was also primarily expecting Cyberpunk. They have really been... They were highlighting that on Twitter. They were saying that they were going to show it. I'm assuming that CD Projekt Red is going to have Cyberpunk at the Xbox Game Showcase. I'm figuring that on Sunday is when we are going to get Cyberpunk, since they didn't show it here. There's no shot CD Projekt Red is just going to magically not show it now that they've been basically simping for it. They've been talking about it a lot. So yeah, I guess that was the event, guys. Let me know your thoughts in the chat. Did you think it was a good event? Did you think it was bad? On a scale of 1 to 10, what did you think? No Silk Song either, which was disappointing. But I'm just glad we didn't get a Gollum 2 announcement. Yeah, let me know your thoughts. Scale of 1 to 10. That was rough. The event was an event, Vara. It was an event. No Outriders 2, 0 out of 10. The event's already over. I just have the music going. It definitely was an event. Not particularly a good one. Maybe a little bit better than last year's, but I honestly, both were bad. 2 out of 10, a 4, a 3, a 3.5, a 3. Yeah, I could agree. Chat is primarily filled with 2s and 3s. I would give it like a 2 or a 3. It doesn't deserve over a 3 though, because I mean, they basically lied. A 3 for Lies of Peace SF one. You mean Mortal Kombat one? And Spidey. Yeah. I mean, like, Sonic looked cool. Final Fantasy looked cool. Throne and Liberty, the MMO, looked cool. But it's not like we saw a massive amount of these things. It's not like we saw, 10 solid minutes of gameplay. This made me miss E3 from years back before they butchered it. E3 used to be good, but now they've basically just replaced E3 with Summer Games Fest and then the Game Awards. Fake audience applause. The audience applauses did seem very fake. They did sound like they were perfectly placed, and that they were, a little suspicious. Not enough Frost, 0 out of 10. We saw one character that kind of looked like her. Good for her for landing a role. Oh yeah, Remnant 2 also looked decent. Sonic, Final Fantasy 7, Yakuza, Lies of P were what sold it for me. Yeah, I thought that they were good. We just didn't see enough of any of them. And 2 hours to get, 4 games out of 50 isn't really a win. This event was raw. Raw, unadulterated bullshit. Let me check Twitter one more time to see maybe if anybody has... Yeah, literally all the Cyberpunk account has tweeted is in June, we will reveal some hot info about Phantom Liberty. But it definitely seemed like they were going to be showing it today. And, well, they didn't. And it was an event. It seems like everyone is pretty confident in it being shown at the Xbox event now. I don't think that it would be shown anywhere else because it's a massive, it's massive for the industry. Isn't there more over the weekend? Primarily Sunday. Sunday is Xbox and Bethesda, and then a Starfield showcase, and then PC. The event seemed to be showing Fortnite over and over. A lot of games that did feel like Fortnite, unfortunately. Definitely could be better. We all know what Jeff was mentioning when he had Raw in his mind. I mean, he said it like 6 times. The title, Raw Disappointment. That was rough. Also, no news on Frostpunk 2. Nope. Space Marine 2 did look good. I will give them that. Summer Games Fest brought to you by ESG Scores and Rawness. Very bizarre. I don't know what is wrong with Jeff. I think he needs some help. Well, chat, with that being said, I am going to wrap up the live stream in just a few minutes. Like I said, I will be streaming on Sunday. I believe the first event goes live at... let me check. I believe it goes live at 1. So I'll be going live at 12:45. Yes, I'll be going live at 12:45 on Sunday. We will be watching the Xbox Showcase, Starfield Showcase, PC Game Showcase. Also, on Saturday night at 8 p.m. Eastern, I will be streaming Diablo 4, like normal. And then on Monday at 12:45, I will be streaming the Ubisoft Showcase. So if you guys have enjoyed the showcases, or if you're excited about the showcases, make sure to subscribe. Yeah, if you guys have any last-minute questions, feel free to ask. If you enjoyed, give it a like on your way out. If you didn't, give it a dislike. Not the event. We all dislike that. I'm talking about the stream itself. Donate through Streamlabs, through Super Chats, to become a member. Thanks for stopping by. So Nintendo isn't doing a showcase or showing off any games. I have not heard about a Nintendo showcase. I could Google it real quick. Next, or upcoming Nintendo showcase. I haven't heard anything about there being like a specific one. Yeah, no. No news about a Nintendo Direct. I typically don't get a chance to stream them because they announce them like the day before and they're always in the morning. But honestly, what else do they have to show off? They just released Zelda. Nick Cage ran like Alan Wake though. True. So still playing Final Fantasy XIV online. I don't actively play it, but I do go back to it every couple months. I'm not like at endgame or anything, but I do like it. I need to get back into it and like put a bunch of time and effort into it. I just don't play a lot of MMOs where you have to pay $15 a month. Because that's a lot of money. Summer Games Fest, everyone disliked that. I 100% agree. They could have done a hell of a lot better. And, well, they didn't. They really let us down on that one. I'd give it a 3 out of 10. There were some highlights. There were some decent games. Things I'm excited about. Primarily letdowns. And I feel like all the good games were in the first half hour, and then they fucked off and were like, well, we have to fill at least another hour. Path of Exile is what I enjoyed, but the Path of Exile was only like 30 seconds long in its entirety. Did you like the rawness of Jeff's jacket? Jeff's jacket looks like the fucking... You know... It looks bad. It looks like the curtains at a hotel. Yeah, it looks pretty bad. I don't even think Final Fantasy VII Rebirth was enough to save the show. It was good. But, yeah. I mean, the rest of the show is pretty trash. But alright guys, with that being said, I'm going to wrap up the live stream here. If you are curious about what events I will be streaming over the next few days, make sure to join our Discord server. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. I do post my streaming schedule in Community tab on YouTube, and I also post it in the Discord server, so make sure to join all those. Subscribe if you are not already. Thank you guys for hanging out for the past few hours. It has been an interesting day. I'm hoping that on Sunday, the Xbox showcase will be a hell of a lot better. It will be much more enjoyable, because if it's not, I am going to never stream one of these events again, because my depression will be too heavy. And I will not be able to bear the weight of getting excited for these showcases again, just for them to be complete and utter fucking failures. And, well... subscribe to the channel for rawness. Yeah, because Jeff really wants you to. Jeff, we know what he's doing after this. We know what he's about to do in a few minutes. But alright. Also check out today's video if you did not already see it. I talked about Koei Tecmo and the current state of Japanese gaming, and how unfortunately they now have an ethics department to siphon through their content. Good times. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out the past few hours. Thank you all so much for stopping by, and have a fantastic rest of your day, everyone.